Hello, good morning. This is Uncle William again. One week has just passed, and I'm so happy that we are now at the COVID reopening stage 2. And today, I'm bringing you out to visit a real farm. And today, my honor to bring you to Singapore only one and only frog farm. Okay, so Jurong Frog Farm is the farm that we are visiting today, and it's one of our oldest farm here in Singapore. Mr. Wan, he's the owner of this farm, actually started frog and been doing frog for many years, and he can be considered as the frog king. And today I will share with you the products and the farm methods and how they actually run this farm. Okay, as you can see, I'm walking to the Jurong Frog Farm shop. It's called the Royal Frog Shop, and in front they have prepared for me some sample, and seems like the frog don't like me. It's jumping around, so let me just start off with the frog. Let's take out the frog now. Okay, as you can see in my hand, this is a female frog. And how do I know that it's a female frog? You look at the color of the throat there. If it's black or white, or completely black or completely white, this is a female frog. Whereas the male frog is yellowish green. Thank you. So this is the male frog. You see a little bit yellowish green, and this is the male frog. And then another way to tell whether it's a male frog or female frog is you look at the eardrum. So if the eardrum behind the eye, if it's bigger than the eye, this is a male. If it's smaller than the eye, it's a female. So this is a male, and this one, which I just brought out, this is a female. I don't know whether the lighting here is good enough. Yes, I really need new hardware. So basically, this is the female frog, and the frog here is the American bullfrog, and it's very tasty. But unfortunately, it's an amphibian. And what's an amphibian? Is creature that can live on land and can live underwater. That means really breathe in the water. So for frogs wise, how do they breathe underwater? Is through their skin. So the skins actually allows the oxygen to pass into their bodies, and where the lungs can use the oxygen, and that's how they breathe underwater. So therefore the skin is very important. Don't worry, welcome. It's anyway stage 2, so family of 4, you pass. But please scan the QR code, okay? So that at least we can control. And this frog here, kids, if you want to learn something, you can actually be my audience, and then you can learn something here. So the frog actually depends on the skin to breathe underwater. So if the skin is damaged, then it will fail its ability to breathe underwater. So nature has its way. How do they protect the skin? It's actually the mucus. They will secrete mucus on the skin. It's more like moisturizer, and therefore it protects the skin, and that will not damage, will not be able, then will be able to protect the skin. And ladies, please, where is this farm? It's 56 Lim Chu Kang Lane 6. So if you're free, you can actually drop by here. So as I was saying, the moisturizer, ladies, please do not rub the frog on your face, because it doesn't work. So it will get worsened if you do that. So it's the mucus is only good for the frog. And please don't use your own mucus to rub against your skin. So this is the frog. And the frog here, the American bullfrog, is very ideal for Singapore farming. The reason why is because its reproductive is very, very fast. So, okay, but as I was trying to say just now is that frogs, being an amphibian, the Muslim are not allowed to eat. So frog meat, Muslims cannot take the frog meat, but non-Muslim, Singapore demands of frog meat is huge. Okay, you're talking about tons and tons of frogs which is being consumed every day in Singapore. Okay, so frog wise, when they are adult, they will actually mate. So the courting of the frog is very simple. The male will start croaking, they will sing song, and then after that ready, then the female will go and choose the best singer, and then they will mate. So the male will actually climb on top of the female, and then after that, then they will do external fertilization. That means the female will lay eggs first, then after that, then the male will actually fertilize it with the sperm externally. So one time, one female can lay roughly about 10,000 eggs, and the frog eggs, as you can see from this chart here, stage 1, all right, about 10,000 to 30,000 eggs, and the eggs looks like the, you know, like your dessert, you know, those what you have in the local dessert delights. Okay, it's almost the same. So this is the frog egg. And some people ask me whether good morning, Edmund, whether toad and frog, is this the same? Well, they are more sort of cousins, but the toads spend most of the time in the land, whereas the frog, they need the water because they are amphibian. And toads wise, the eggs is a bit different, not cluster like the frog, but in strips. So those are the toads. And of course, stage 2, after 7 days, the egg will actually hatch into tadpoles. Okay, these are pretty big tadpoles now, because when they are hatched, they are pretty small. Okay, so this is already hatched out and already probably about a month or so. And when the eggs, it only takes 7 days for the eggs to hatch, and then after that, then roughly about they'll be in tadpole stage. The first stage will be something like 60 days. Okay, then when after 60 days ready, then they start their metamorphosis, which means they'll start to transform. They are not transformers. Okay, so 60 days they will grow the hind leg as what you can see down there. Okay, the frog, the tadpole will grow the hind leg, a pair of hind legs. Then on the 90th day, they will grow, they will start, then they will have their front leg, which it's a bit narrow here. Let me see whether I can catch the tadpole that has already have the 4 limbs. There we are. Okay, can you see that? The one here, this one. Okay, this fella here is already almost the final stage of stage 2. Okay, so this is after the 90th day, they will grow the front pair of front legs, and it looks almost like a frog with a long tail there, and the tail will actually string, sorry, and roughly about 5 days later, or more, the tail will disappear and it becomes the froglet. Okay, so this, you can see one of them, they still have the tail intact. So the tail will actually string back and then it will absorb into the bodies and becomes a froglet like this. And the froglet will be fed in the farm with very rich protein feed. These are pellets, commercial pellets, and roughly about what's the percentage of protein? Is roughly about 40% protein here. Okay, so the froglet will actually eat, and it almost takes roughly about 4 to 6 months for it to grow to the harvest size as behind that pair down there. Okay, so that is the actual life cycle of the frog. And of course, after they become adult, the selected pairs will actually be so chosen to become the the breeding stock, and later I will bring you to the breeding pond where they have a very conducive breeding pond which will motivate the pair to get married and then have more eggs. Okay, so but before we go to the breeding pond, let me just show you inside. And Jackson, can you please wave? This is the frog prince. Okay, unfortunately it's not available anymore. Okay. Okay. You see something familiar? Yes, Jackson helped me to sell my quail here also. Okay, so being a frog farm, definitely the most important thing is the frog meat. And what you can see down here is $12 for 500 grams, and this packet here is freshly slaughtered and it's being vacuum packed. All right, and this packet here actually consists of 4 frogs inside there. Then what they are selling here is the slaughtered frogs. So in actually live weight, 4 frogs will weigh something like 1 kilo. So basically after slaughter they will lose roughly about 50% of the weight, and then the balance is what you see here, 500 grams. So please, if you like frogs, you can come to Jurong Frog Farm here to buy your fresh frog here. It's slaughtered every day. Okay, then of course they have others product here as well. So you can not only buy frogs, you can also buy fish, from our fish farmers here. Okay, so basically unfortunately my quail meat is not here yet. Okay, maybe I'll talk to Jackson later. Then this is very nice. This is the Hashima drink. As you can see, it's not cheap also. So 1 bottle $8, 2 bottle $15, and this Hashima drink is like bird nest, second to bird nest. It's very good for ladies. If you want a good complexion, you can actually come here and buy, or you can buy their dried version, which you have to do it yourself. And this is the history corner. So Mr. Wan, who's Mr. Wan? That young chap there is Mr. Wan, but of course he's now older because this is about 20 years ago photo. And the lovely Chelsea, this is Chelsea, also much younger, but now Chelsea is a mother of 3 now. Okay, yeah, don't laugh. Okay, you soon will be a daddy also. Okay, so let me see what can I offer you. Kids, if you find that this Jackson is a big kid himself. He actually also like toys, and then this is actually a very good education toys which parents you can actually buy for your kids. Okay, so it shows you the model of the whole life cycle instead of having a real live pair and real live froglet jumping and crawling in your house. So this will do if you want to educate your kids. Okay, then according to Jackson, yes, this is mosquitoes. So you can actually also buy this to educate your kids. All right, so this is the frog shop here. Jackson, do you want to donate something for price later? Anything you can donate for me? I need 2 prizes.
2 prizes.
Which it can be more symbolic so that people can win and then come here to collect. So later you tell me what you have in mind. Let me just bring the viewers to your mating ponds and show you the rest of your farm also. Okay, so this is thank you. So children that comes to this pond, this farm here, can also do feeding here. All right, so now I'm walking. I'm sorry I haven't buy the stabilizer yet for my phone yet. So if the viewers now feeling a little bit giddy, my apology because I'm walking. And as you can see, it's a lovely day, and so far 20 years in my tour hobby line. No, I'm not a tour official tour guide, but I've been doing tour for farms for at least 20 years, and every time I do a tour, the sun is always with me. This morning I was praying very hard that it will stop raining, and voila, it stopped. Okay, this is a sort of a breeding pond, but this is actually for kids to actually go inside, get themselves wet, and to actually try catching the frog here. But of course, this activity temporarily is not in use now because of the COVID, or probably they'll have it next week lah, huh? Okay, then of course, not only frog, they also have this fishes, the tilapia. Hey, what fish is that? Can you see that? That is actually a catfish. Yeah, catfish can grow up to be pretty big, and a lot of people don't know that catfish is very, very tasty. Okay, let me see whether I can zoom in here. Can you see the catfish? Okay, all right. So let me bring you to the breeding pond. Okay, so all right. So this pond here is full of tadpoles. No, sorry, this is this is a catfish pond. Where is the breeding pond? Oh, I think breeding season is over. So they have the eggs are being laid. The adult is already being removed, and I think by next week the egg will hatch into small little tadpoles. So, well, cannot see anything here. Okay, finally I found some. Okay, so this is after when the tadpole, the eggs actually hatch in the tadpole, and they have grown quite a bit already. You can see here. Oopsie, there it goes. Okay, so this pond here consists of, well, to what I see, I estimate probably about hundreds of tadpoles inside here. Okay, so let me walk in further. All right. Seems like breeding is over. It's now all growing stage now, and well, there's lots of pond, but of course, maybe the market now is highly in demand of tilapia. Okay, this nice looking fish here, it's nice to look at, but it is much more tastier. This tilapia here is a freshwater, but it's edible. And why are they swarming towards me? It's because I have food in my hand. Let me see whether will they eat some of this down here. Whee! Yeah. Okay, good enough. I'm leaving the rest for the frog. Okay, so this is the pond here. Now I'm walking to the frog ponds where thousands of frogs are being kept. And of course, this farm do not have enough to feed the whole Singapore, so they also import some frogs from abroad. And before the frogs are being slaughtered and sold to the market, they are being hauled into at the frog ponds, which I'm now walking towards. Wow, okay, so this is a pond, a well. Okay, see, this is a well, and this well is 8 meters deep. So parents, if you visit this frog farm, please be careful, do not let the children climb over the wall, and when they fall into the well, it is a very deep well. Okay, so this is the frog pond, and of course, unfortunately this morning it rains, so the path here is a bit wet. So if it rains and it happens to be in the farm, please be careful, walk slowly. Wow, look at here, see, thousands of frogs inside here. Yes, I think there is thousands, or maybe, or should I say more conservative, hundreds. Okay, breakfast time. Shucks, none of them want to eat. All right, okay, at least one eat. Okay, so we have lots of frog here. Okay, this is a frog. Let me feed some more frog here. Come on, frog. Hello, breakfast. Nobody want to eat? Okay, a bit shy today. All right. Okay. All right, so basically this is a simple tour of the frog farm. Then if you want to see more, please come to the farm yourself. So what's the address of the farm? It's number 56 Lim Chu Kang Lane 6. Okay, so ample parking space. Okay, so you can actually drive here. But if you do not drive here, we actually, our association have the Kranji Express, which you can actually take from Kranji MRT station. And unfortunately, I'm sorry, I cannot say it's free. Each person is $3, but the ticket is good for 1 day. Okay, so walking back to the shop there, and I am exhausted. Walking, talking. Why am I exhausted? It's because talking with the mask on can be quite a challenge. Okay, so now, okay, Jackson, what is the free gift today?
Okay, I have two prizes. Okay, first is the color green mosquito repelling lotion. Okay, this is purified from the American bullfrog skin. This is quite a new product.
Okay.
Also help to reduce our waste in the
Thank
farm.
you.
Okay, and the other is the Hashima with American ginseng.
Wow.
So once you open, you can just drink it. Okay, very easy.
That I'm going to have a challenge. Okay, so anyway, so you heard the man, Jackson is very generous to give you such a wonderful prize to win, because can you review the price if the viewer want to buy?
We have a promotion because it's actually also clearing the stock.
Only my clearing stock. Your stock has been very, very.
Six bottles for $30. So
Okay.
if you still want to get this one bag of 6 Hashima, you can still buy order online and pay that.
Okay, so if 6 bottle is $30
$30.
for the Hashima with American ginseng. Then how about the lotion? I mean the cream?
Lotion is $5.
$5. Okay, so pretty good prices. Okay, guys. Okay, now back to me. Yes, sorry, I still have to put on my face mask. Okay, challenging, talking with the face mask on. Okay, for the question number 1. So today, I will give you 2 questions. Okay, so question number 1. It's not my idea. He wants to give 2 different type of price, not my idea. So 2 questions. The first question is the price, only 1 winner. So the price will be, first question is for the mosquito repellent cream or lotion. Okay, the question number 1 is how many eggs do the female frog lay one time? Okay, so how many eggs do the female frog lay one time? Okay, so those who knows the answer, only 1 winner. And sorry, I won't be delivering it to your house anymore because it is stage 2. You can come out, so you better come out to the Jurong Frog Farm to get your prize. If not, I do not. And then if you forget to get your prize, then not my problem. Okay, all right, so come on. Hey, hello. Nobody knows the answer. How many eggs do 300 make too little? Ultimately, you come on too late. Okay, anyway, the question for the prize, only 1 winner. The mosquito repellent. 38 too little lah. Come on, how they survive here if you 10,000? Okay, Shirley, you got it. 10,000 to 30,000. So, Rainbow Shirley Young, you are the first winner. You can come down to Jurong Frog Farm and tell Jackson that you are the Rainbow Shirley Young from the Facebook and your winner for the tube lotion. Don't worry, family, just come in. Hi. I'm just doing my Facebook Live, and then this is the end of the session, which I always reward my viewer with quiz and prize. Okay, now for the Hashima ginseng, this one, which is more expensive. Okay, so the question for this bottle of Hashima will be, can you please tell me what is the address of Jurong Frog Farm? Yes. Okay. All right, come on. No more eggs ready. Eggs over already. Okay. Come on. What's the address of Jurong Frog Farm? I am waiting. The viewers, now that you're watching online now, please share with your friends so that my viewers can go up to hundreds or 500s. Now it's so pathetic, only 20 only. Okay, May, 56 Lim Chu Kang Lane 6. Okay, May is the winner. Shirley, you give people a chance now. Okay, May, you are the winner of the ginseng. What was that? Hashima with American ginseng. Okay, so May, you make yourself free and come to Jurong Farm to claim your bottle of Hashima with ginseng. Okay, guys, the rest too slow, too bad. No more. Next week. Okay. So, well, it's been many months, and sure feel good to be out in real farm, sharing the farm with you. And next week, which farm will I bring you to? Next week, I've already talked to this Kenyan Agrotech, the mushroom and wheatgrass farm. So next week we'll be visiting that farm. So please share and tell your friends to tune in next week, Sunday, 11 a.m. because church haven't started yet. So still at 11 a.m. Okay, so next week we'll be visiting Kenyan, the wheatgrass and mushroom farm. So till then, this is Uncle William signing out. Bye.